okay, shake hands, agree, disagree, go on your separate ways, never talk to that person again. It's pretty easy. And people act like it's the hardest thing to do in the world, and people think it's their, they really need to do it. They really need to show people the right path. It's just like, get bent, okay? Seriously, get off your high horse. Get off your high horse. You're not in charge of what to say they can believe or not.
Well, that is a real problem with the left, is they have this fundamental belief that they're superior to anyone who disagrees with them because of their beliefs.
And that can't happen.
Well, you gotta take a look at, why are we talking? Like, why are you talking to the person that you're talking to? Are you trying to persuade them to your side? Are you trying to make an argument so that they stop believing what they believe and come to your side? Or are you trying to talk to them to actually talk to them? Are we having a conversation where, I'm coming in with my beliefs, you're coming in with your beliefs, and we're going to talk, and maybe I'll sway your way because you've got some really good arguments, or you'll sway my way, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we're talking about the issue. Or are we going in because I'm trying to persuade you to my side? Like, what are we doing?
I really enjoy, like, when I talk to someone and they disagree with 100% disagree with what I said. I really enjoy, as, to sitting there and talking with someone as, okay, you feel this, okay, so you feel this way, you disagree with me, but why? And then I'll tell you
that's the key and that nobody's asking.
And I'll tell you what I think, and then we'll go from there, like, have a discussion. But it's just like, I've seen people, or just like, if you are, a Trump supporter, if you are a Democrat supporter, just like, don't even talk to me, unfriend me, don't ever talk. Like, what?
It's so narrow-minded.
Like, I can understand why people do that because they don't want to affiliate themselves with people who think so far differently than they do. But like, again, like, that's a good thing, but that's also a bad thing because, you don't want to surround yourself by a bunch of people who disagree with you. But at the same time,
you got to have your thoughts challenged.
Exactly. You have the same, like, they have the right to think the way they do. You have the right to think that you do. So, I mean, it's just, I feel like when people close themselves off like that, it's like, to me, that's narrow-minded.
Yeah.
To some people, it's not, but to me, that's, that screams narrow-minded. That's just like, you're thinking one way, you're not accepting anything else, you're not going to change, and that's fine. You don't have to change, but I think it's important to sit there and take in information here and there, and that is really hard, especially with the media, because I think a lot of these problems nowadays is the media. It's not the problems themselves, it's the media.
It is so bad.
I think it's terrible. Like, we talked about it, I think, a little bit on the last podcast, where it's just like, if you watch nothing but CNN, of course you're going to believe everything they speak to you. But if you watch nothing but Fox, it's the same thing. But if you watch both, you can kind of have
at least an opinion.
Yeah, like
a slightly well-informed one.
That way you hear both, because, like it or not, media is biased. That's well known. It's not new news. That's been a fact forever.